Hi everybody, it's Ann Verillo with stampwithann.com coming to you on Friday, May 24th, the Memorial Day holiday weekend. And today is Friday, so you know what that is. It's Fun Fold Friday. And I'm here to share one of the fun folds that I did with the Layers of Beauty bundle. And I'm just happy it's Friday and happy it's a holiday weekend. I don't know about you guys, but we are supposed to get some okay weather, but Monday, ooh, not so good. It's supposed to rain. So we're doing a big cookout with the family, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we actually can skate through it without any rain. But we do have a backup plan. But anyways, so happy Friday. If you guys have been watching earlier this week, on Monday and Wednesday, I did share the weekly card class to go kit, 2 of the cards, and I'm going to share those again with you now. Let me go down to my craft table. Here we go. Before I jump into that, though, I did want to remind everyone, we do have a starter kit special through the end of May 31st. Now, if you guys are crafters or you're crafting is one of your hobbies, or you do stamping or scrapbooking, this is such a great time to join. Now, you don't have to be a sell, or you don't have to do classes. You can just get 20% off your crafting supplies by joining Stampin' Up and joining my team, the Craft and Create crew. And there's no pressure at all. So if you're interested, check it out on my blog, stampwithann.com, under the join now, and you can get all the details. But I'm just going to tell you right now, for this month, this is an awesome deal. So it's $99 for your starter kit. It's free shipping. And in addition to you picking out whatever you want for your starter kit, you get this amazing deal. We've got our Stampin' Up! In colors. So these are the 2024-2026 in color bundle of stamps. You get the card stock, which is awesome. So it's Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. And then you also get a package of the Designer Series paper, which I love. I've been using that a lot this week. And then you also get the Stamp and Write markers, all for $99. So that's an $82 in value for you. So it's super fun. If you guys are interested in joining my team, go have a look. But listen, we have lots of fun. We're a crafting community. And again, there's no pressure to sell or host parties. You can just take advantage of this special, free shipping, $99, and then you get $82 in additional product, and then be part of my great crafting community. Okay, so that's enough. Anyways, let's get started here. I wanted to show you the cards that we did earlier this week. So this is one of them, using the Layers of Beauty stamp set. And this is just a note. I used the big floral stamp, and I actually used Stampin' Blends on this to color it in. And then I did a little bit of fussy cutting, and I put the other floral image on the inside of the card. So that was the first card I shared on Monday. This is the second card. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at it. It's great, isn't it? But I used blending brushes and ink, along with the decorative masks, the Layers of Beauty masks. There's 5 of them, five, and you just layer them over, and you use different inks. So if you go on my blog, I also did a video, or you can go see it on YouTube as well. But it's so pretty, and I used a little bit of the ink color glimmer paper on that one as well. So those were the 2, and since it's Fun Fold Friday, I'm doing a fun fold. And this is using the Unbound Beauty Designer Series paper, the Stylish Shape dies, some of the ink color ribbon, which is really pretty. And I have to give a nod out to Melissa Faust, this was, I cased this from her, but check it out. Okay, so this card folds out like this. Get my ribbon. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Like, I love it. It's just such the cutest card. So we're going to work on this one today. And it's super easy. I'll walk you through the measurements. And let me just tie this up a little bit here. So we'll have it out in front for us. Okay. There we go. So let me I need to get our paper cutter over here. Now in your kit, you can get enough supplies to make 6 cards, so it's 2 of each design. And in your kit, I pre-cut all the cardstock. Any of the dies, like these dies, would be included in your kit. The only thing I don't do is stamp. All of the designer series papers included, some ribbon, some embellishments. That would all be in your kit. So you place an order on in my online store for $45, excluding tax and shipping, and I send you out a wonderful kit to make 6 cards. 2 of each design. Okay, so let's get started. So I've got my designer series paper. I've got my Berry Burst, which is the backing for this. And I've got an inside panel for the inside. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to score. So this is 12 by 5 1/4. We're going to score it at, let's see, I'm scoring at 2, 4, 8, and 10. So 2. Just going to score it right there. And you remember, you don't want to go hard over your designer series paper because it's not as heavy as cardstock. So then I'm going to go, let's see, 2, 4. Got to score it again at 4. It's right there. So I'm just pressing lightly on that. 2, 4, 8. Is that my 8? Yes, 8. Oops. Got to put this out. Love this little paper cutter. 2, 4, 8. Come on. Scooch through here. 8. Again, scoring at 2, 4, and 8. Super easy. And then we'll go right out to 10. So we're scoring at 10. Just don't score too hard. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to make a little mark. So you guys can see, if you can see my score lines here. See? So at the top of each, we're going to go out to 2 inches. 2 inches. And we're going to make a little mark here on the top and a little mark here on the bottom. You probably can't see that, but I'm just using a pencil. So I'm going to make that mark just ever so slightly. So what we want to do is we want to cut from that 2-inch mark, and I have to find it, over to the second score line. So it's right there. I'm just going to put it in the valley here of this and make sure I'm lined up. Okay. And we're just going to, let's see, I want to make sure it's right there. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to cut a piece off. All right. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Now, when I did this before, I have to be careful because this is that's my first score line. This is my second score line. Right here. Oh, you can see it. It's pretty good right here, right? So we're just going to cut, and I want to make sure that I'm getting this right. It's going to be like this. So you can double check yourself if you get a little nervous by just flipping that section over and just making sure it's the right amount. So we're just going to cut. Let's angle that just a little bit more. Make sure that's straight in there. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that second score line. So we're going to keep these, all right? So now we've got our cardstock, our designer series paper cut. And I'm going to go ahead and fold in on these score lines. I'm just going to burnish these a little bit just to make sure they're nice and straight and they're down. And then we're going to fold this one over. There's the score line. We're just going to fold that over. Let's see. Can we do that? Yep. Fold it over. Make sure it's nice and good. And then we'll fold this one over as well. Let's see if I burnished that good enough. Yep. So there we have it. So we've got our fold out ready, right? Super easy. Okay, now with this, I want to use these. Let's see. We're going to, I used them like this. So you see where this, you can barely see it. My score line right here. I'm just going to trim that. That was that score line that we, see? And one piece I'm going to put here. Okay. And the other piece, here's the score line. I'm just going to trim that. So you can see that I'm just going to trim right there. Boom, done. Okay, get rid of these. And we're just going to use a little bit of glue. And I'm going to adhere these to the bottom here. It's going to go like that. So let's attach those. See, get that glue on there. There we go. And this again is pretty simple too. This fun fold. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here again, just a little bit, so you can stick that on there. Okay, we're just going to, oops, oh, that slid a little. Let's slide it back. It's fine. There we go. Okay, so this is that part. And before I go in and layer this and put everything together, let's do our stamping. So where are here's the other pieces that we need. So that's the label for that. I don't need to stamp on this, so I'm going to put that aside. And we're gonna use Berry Burst. Okay, if I can get it open. Thank you. Okay, so for the sentiment, I'm just going to stamp God Bless. This one I used Petunia Pop, but I just want to keep it simple and do it all in Berry Burst. So we're just going to stamp here. Sorry, you can't see my head now or my face because I'm stamping the sentiment. So there's the sentiment. Put that up there for right now. Clean off our stamp. Okay. We're going to stamp. So here's our big floral image. Let's ink this up. Again, I'm going to use the Berry Burst. And this is Pretty in Pink. It's our ink colors. You got to be careful. My Berry Burst, it's new, so it's very juicy. So let's put this stylish shape square die right here. And then we can figure out how we're going to stamp. Look at this big stamp. Ugh. You can cover the whole square if you'd like. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cover a portion of it. So I'm going to come up here and I'll leave a little bit of the corner showing. So we're just going to go down and stamp. Just make sure you rub on that a little bit. Get that all stamped in. Okay. Now I got to get it off without getting ink on my hands. There we go. Perfect. So I like to leave a little bit of space. You know, they call it white space but that's how I'm going to do that. So we're not going to attach this yet because we still have to do, we still have to wrap our ribbon around here. So the next thing I want to do is stamp the sentiment. I've got grateful for you, which is inside there. We're just going to stamp that again in the berry burst. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Just going to come down here, grateful for you. And actually, I'm going to use one more little stamp in here. And, you know, maybe I will, I'm just going to throw in some Petunia Pop. So we'll get that out, the Petunia Pop. Let's close this up if I can. But I want to add this little element, this little flower to the inside. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just attach it. Oops. We'll attach it to this block. I just lay them down and kind of pull them up like that. I don't know if I want to stamp it like this or like this. I think I'm going to stamp it up. Okay, and I'm using Petunia Pop, which is this color right here, the like purple. And I'm just going to give it a little stamp on the side there. So you see how that looks? Actually, these colors are pretty close. But just to add a little something. You could have done it in Bubble Bath or Fresh Freesia, I guess. Any color you really wanted to. So we've got this. Now I want to put this inside. So I'm going to just use my Stampin' Seal. Bringing out all the different adhesives today. So I'm just going to put a little bit here and here, and we'll just lay this on the inside. So I just want to make sure I'm getting it centered in there properly. There we go. Perfect. And let's see. This, I see how I did this. I wrapped the ribbon. So I actually adhered this die first to the front here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to just make sure you kind of get it even. So I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal to this side. Just give it a good shot there. Okay. Because you don't want it to be on both sides, otherwise you'll glue the card shut. So we want to make sure that we're just kind of centering that. And there you can see on this side, it's not glued. So like that. Okay, and now we're going to use our ribbon. So I have a little trick here. See how I store my ribbons? I have a little what do you call these? They're like tack dies or tacks, map tacks. And I just use those to keep my ribbons in place. So we're going to come around here. I want to make sure I get enough to tie a bow. Because you know me, my bows. I have my bow. I'm the bow girl. So we're just going to cut off enough to do that. So what we do here is I'm going to use some Scotch tape, and I'm going to come right here in the middle. Probably don't want that much. Oops. Let's get that up with some. You could use tear and tape too if you want to get a nice good hold here. So there's some Scotch tape there. And I think we need a little bit more. So I've got Scotch tape here. So I'm just going to add a little bit more Scotch tape. And you want to be careful because you don't want you don't want it to show from underneath here. So look, I'll show you. So, oops, I got a little piece of Scotch tape there. So I think we're going to add one more piece right here, just to keep that nice and secure. Okay, so see how that is? And then did I pop these up with dimensionals? I sure did. So I popped this up with my dimensionals. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got some dimensionals right here. I'm just going to pop a couple up. 1, 2. So if you guys are interested and you want to take part in the weekly class to go kit, just go over to my online store. You can visit my blog, stampwithann.com, and you can place an order, and I'm going to send out all the kits. I've got a couple kits already done because people did place some orders, and I've got them ready to go for Monday. Yes, I know it's Memorial Day, but I'm ready to drop them in the mail. So, okay, so I'm just adhering that with some dimensionals. And as you can see, here's the card. It opens up. So we're going to go ahead and tie this. Now, on the back, if you want to, you can do some adhesive or a glue dot to keep it tight there. But I don't really think you need it because we're just going to go ahead and tie this bow. So super easy. And this is the Pretty in Pink ribbon, woven ribbon, I think it is. It's Pretty in Pink ribbon. It's always polyester ribbon. I don't know. It's ribbon. So here's my big hands trying to tie a bow. We're going to make it happen though. Okay. So excited for the weekend. Oh, look at that. Isn't it cute? Now see, sometimes you're going to get frustrated when you tie your bows. You can, if one end is a little bit longer, like this one's a little bit bigger than this, you can adjust that. Just pull this tail down a little bit. See? And then I'm going to adjust this one a little bit too. So I just want it a little bit smaller. So there, that's that. And then we're just going to cut these. Yeah, I wasted a little bit. It's okay though. Like that. So there's the bow. Now we are going to, why is my mouse on my thing here? We have to add a little bit of bling. Wrap this back up so you can see it. So I'm using my Tinsel Gem 4-packs. Cute, right? Oh, look at, I got a stray yellow. Or is that Daffodil Delight? Or Lemon Lolly. So I'm going to add a bigger one right here to the top. Right there. And I'm going to add just a little one down here. You can put them wherever you want them. And then for my tag, ooh, I did it the wrong way. Look at that. I have to change it. We're going to re-stamp it. You want to make sure you're stamping it this way because the idea is to have it look like it's attached to the ribbon, right? Now, I think that would look, well, it would look okay, but it looks better this way. So let's just go ahead and re-stamp this. It's not a big deal. We're just going to re-stamp it. I mean, you could use it, but I want it this way, so I'm going to redo it. It's very easy. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this up again with some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I want to get it kind of closer to the little ribbon, but I used a little trick there too. So give me some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll use the mini Stampin' Dimensionals this time. Don't you love this card? Isn't it cute? You can give it to a friend, you know, that you're so grateful for. It's just a nice, warm sentiment. Okay, so there's that. But look, we're going to do a little trick. Look at you, little trick. I'm going to use the smaller one. I used the bigger one on that one. Oops. Oh, you little stinker. There we go. So I put a little embellishment on there. So, where's my face? There it is. Okay. So, our fun fold card for today. Isn't that just adorable? I love it. Thank you, Melissa Faust, for this great idea. I appreciate all your cards that you make. So here we go. You open it up. Grateful for you. Oh, look. On this one, I used the Pretty in Pink. So that would be a good color combo, too. So that was Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink. So those are very nice together. So anyways, let's pop us back up to the top. Oh, wait. We are not done. I've got to mount this to the base. Dear Lord. What happened? I got so excited about the card. Oh, look, we have to do it differently. Let me think something. Actually, I could do it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stamp it. Stamp it. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm not gonna tie it around the whole card because I think this is better. So I'm just gonna adhere this. Yeah, we probably should have done this before we put everything on the card itself, because you can see it's a little topsy-turvy here. So let's do that. We're just gonna position it right there. Okay, we've got the backing on, and then we're just gonna go ahead and tie this bow again. That way you don't have the ribbon slipping around on the back like I did the first card. You can just have it more secure there in the back. So we're just going to pull this ribbon back a little bit. Make sure our bow is nice and tight. And there we have it. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, that's your Fun Fold Friday. Let's see. Going back up here. Maybe not. Here we go. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful holiday weekend, and make sure you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Facebook. And if you're watching the replay, please leave me a comment. I love to go back and see all the comments and see what you guys are up to or what you're thinking. So anyways, have a fabulous holiday weekend, and we'll talk soon next week. Bye.